regular council meeting, the Village of Woodlawn, to order. Today is December the 16th, 2025. We'll all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a short invocation, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Father God, right now we just want to pause and say thank you for allowing us to come here to the Village of Woodlawn to do the business that is most important to us and to the residents here in the Village of Woodlawn. Lord, we ask a special blessing on each household as we enter into this holiday season. We ask that you remove all stress and we just enjoy ourselves with our families. Lord, this is our prayer, and these blessings we ask our Son Jesus' name and for his sake. Amen.
Amen.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Poole,
Present.
Esther Boyd,
Present.
Rosemary Brown,
Here.
Cindy Chandler,
Present.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Present.
Robert Lawson, Michelle Starr.
Present.
All right. I need a motion. Did you say something? Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. I need a motion to approve the minutes from the regular council meeting from November 25th, 2025, with any corrections, deletions, or additions to the minutes in front of us.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting from November 25th, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. All ayes.
Aye.
I need a motion to approve the special council meeting minutes from December the 9th, 2025. With any corrections, deletions?
I'll make a motion to approve the special council meeting minutes from December 9th, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion been moved and properly second. All ayes.
Aye.
All right. Do we have a safe route to school presentation tonight, or no? Okay. no
Oh,
worries.
I'm sorry.
That's
still on
okay.
there. No, we did that last month,
No
sorry.
worries. All right. All right. Committee of the Whole, December the 9th, 2025.
Yes.
Vice Mayor?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, the Committee of the Whole meeting was called to order at 6:21. Members present was Mayor Poole, Esther Boyd, Rosemary Brown, Cindy Chandler, myself as chair, Robert Lawson, Michelle Starr. Also present was Tim Engel, Chief Williams, Chief Johnson, James, and Vern. The meeting started off with a report from Public Works. They talked about the grass cutting and trim around the village, street cleaning, inlet cleaning, general asphalt repair. They installed a stop sign, painted crosswalk and crossbar and crosswalk, litter pickup. Snow removal, winter operations on November 29th, 2025, and December 1st, which was passed, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., 11 p.m. to 11 a.m., and 6:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. They have 3 shifts, approximately 23 tons of salt utilized over both snow days. So I just wanted to mention that because they've been doing 12-hour shifts, I believe,
Yes.
just to accommodate us with the snow, with snow removal. Miscellaneous items that they've completed: preparing trucks. They prepared trucks for winter operations. Installed the Christmas tree. I hope you were have been able to stop by and see the Christmas tree at the Recreation Center. They also installed a Christmas tree, beautiful tree, in front of the caboose. They've done Christmas lights throughout the village, and they've installed salt boxes on pickups, cleaned tool room, truck bays, and many other things they've done across the village. We also had a report from our Parks and Recreation Department. They talked about activities and data. They've been collecting data at our Recreation Department. Our Recreation Center events has served 1,203 people. Caregiver services 25, training 30, Kelsey Mitchell Parade and Pep Rally. We had 335 people. Lincoln Heights Senior Holiday Lunch, 175 people. ESGR, Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve, GE Award and State Award, 40. Turkey Giveaway, 300. Holiday Vendor Fair, 210. Senior Lunch and Learn, 18, and Thanksgiving Community Dinner, 75. Recreation Center activities, 985 that were actually served, and our daily admission is at 157. The total served for the month of November is 2,345, which is just a great, big number that we're, serving our community and serving others. They also talked about basketball teams. Basketball registration still continues until they are filled. We currently have 3 teams with their season opening this weekend. Paula, that was four, okay, 4 teams. Biddy basketball began on December 11th, working on a collaboration with Kelts Hoops, Kelsey Mitchell program, to grow our program, and volunteers needed for Biddy ball and other team support. So if you're interested, you can contact the rec center. They talked a little bit about Biddy ball, which has already started. Some of the recreation highlights included Kelsey Mitchell's pep rally and parade, brought a number of newcomers to the facility. The village received so much positive feedback and recognition on the event. The Veterans Day honored 5 veterans and General Electric Aerospace Division for being awarded the Patriot Award, which is an equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor. They also talked briefly about building community. Train has been using a facility to host their company meetings, trainings, retreats during the month of November. 2 meetings were held. And some of the upcoming events that Recreation mentioned was the Family Night at the Rec Center, which will take place Friday, January 2nd, 6 to 8 p.m. It's free admission. AdamCon for 2026, Friday, January 16th, 5 to 10, Saturday and Sunday, 17th and 18th, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Monday, January 19th. They also mentioned set your calendars for Dr. King celebration, Saturday, January 17th, 2 p.m. Village of Woodlawn and Mount Zion Baptist Church celebrate the life achievements of Dr. Martin Luther King through music, poetry, and words of encouragement. Black Wall Street Education Expo, Friday, February 27th, 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Grades 5 and 6. Students learn about banking, entrepreneurism, health, and art through structured hands-on activities and games. Last thing listed, Black Wall Street Vendors Fair, Saturday, February 21st, 10 to 3 p.m. So those were the main highlights. The newsletter should be out in sometime in January, so please check the newsletter for these calendar of events. Fire Department. The Fire Department mentioned there's a grant. The department is doing a grant for a bariatric ambulance unit that cost approximately $300,000 and plan to apply again for paramedic school for 3 people, $11,000 per student. Transport Services has 4 ambulances certified by the state of Ohio. We also had a report by our police department. The police department will continue efforts in traffic enforcement, so please be careful out there. With the sidewalks and other improvements in the village, we want to make sure that all the pedestrians, our joggers, and our bicyclists remain safe. The police department was able to raise $2,300 to sponsor 15 children for the annual Shop with the Cop. So kudos to that. The last thing that's left is our village manager's update, and I'll leave that for Tim when he gives his report. And the meeting was adjourned at 7:47 p.m., and that's all I have, man.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Ms. Fitzgerald and Committee of the Whole? Having Board of Zoning Appeals. Board of Zoning Appeals met on December the 11th. There were 2 cases that came before that body. A request was a variance for a variance to permit less parking than required for an existing and permitted group home use in an existing R3 resident district. Through deliberations and talk, we did go into an executive session to further our discussion. I moved that we granted the parking with the following conditions, and the owner of that property and business he would need to obtain a change of use permit within 30 days. We also had a case for 9951, also known as the Wyoming Veterinarian. The applicant was requesting to erect a 13-foot sign, and the reasoning behind that was due to the business being blocked, lack of visibility, high traffic, and decrease in business. We did move to deny the applicant's request for a freestanding ground-mounted monument sign with more height than permitted on the property located at 9951 Springfield Pike. Those were the two cases that was heard before that board, and we adjourned the meeting at 12:01. Are there any questions in terms of Board of Zoning Appeals? Planning Commission, planning and zoning kind of are hand in hand. Again, in the Planning Commission, case came before us again for the 9951 Springfield Pike, which again is the Wyoming Veterinarian. The site plan, they were requesting a site plan review approval, again for a new freestanding sign, including a modification to the Springfield Pike Overlay District standards. That was denied. Ms. Brown, would I be correct? Okay, I thought so. I just want to make sure. That again was denied because it was out of code in terms of the height of that sign that they were requesting to build. Again, that was the only item that came before that board, and we adjourned that meeting at 12:10. Are there any questions for either Board of Zoning Appeals or Planning? Finance Committee. Mr. Lonnie, I believe that you're going to give us the report tonight. Is that correct?
Yes, I
All right.
deferred it to the finance.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Thank you.
Municipal Managers Report.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple of updates since Committee of the Whole last week. I'm actually meeting with Verdantis tomorrow to kind of go over our current projects and our projects for 2026. We have things that we're closing out this year and a whole lot of stuff that's going on next year. Lee Crest Road is a project that we should be starting next year to improve Lee Crest Road, so we'll talk about that. The Hamilton County Revitalization Grant 2024 was for the Taconic Terrace parking lot. That project was bid out with John R. Jurgensen being the lowest and best bidder. We're going to work on setting a pre-construction meeting for that one. The Hamilton County Impact Grant 2025 was a grant that we received this year to purchase property on Springfield Pike. We have had some communications with the owner this month. That property is now vacant, so we have moved the closing up to this Thursday. So we'll be able to close out on that property this Thursday, and we'll have possession of that. Once we do that, we'll start to make accommodations to have the property taken down. The facade improvement grant continues. I know we have 2 more businesses that are done. They're just working on submitting their final grant reports, which is great. Our Springfield Pike and Gruninger improvements, our sidewalks, all the sidewalks have been installed, the bus stops are up, and the crosswalks have been installed as well. So for all intents and purposes, that project is completed. I want to meet with Verdantis tomorrow. We'll talk about any potential punch list items. The Wayne Avenue improvements, again, we bid that project out with Rack and Baller Excavation being the lowest and best bidder. We're working on getting a pre-construction meeting together with them. The Glendale-Milford sidewalk improvements, we are working on bidding those out, getting a bid date for that project. And then we also received a pilot paving program through OKI to repave about half of Glendale-Milford Road, so from Glendale-Milford to Wayne Avenue. We announced that earlier this month, but that was a $750,000 grant received by the village. We have a lot of improvements coming to Marion Road next year, as well as in 2029. We received a grant, 2 grants for improvements to Marion Road, one from OPWC and one from the Municipal Road Fund. And then in 2029, we'll actually install sidewalks on Marion Road through a grant from OKI. So we'll start to plan for the sidewalks a little bit next year, and we'll likely bid out the road improvements next year as well, which will be great. There's been no new update on the regional safety complex, the gun range movement. So we're looking forward to that being fully operational in the spring of 2026. That's something to look forward to next year. Neighborhood Allies will be back in the village on the 9th of January. So if you or somebody else you know needs help, please do come down to the Recreation Center where you can meet with Neighborhood Allies and they can assist with any programs that may be of help to you, as well as other things such as obtaining a state ID, voter registration, expungement of records, and things of that nature. They're a great group, and we're really proud to continue to work with them next year. Can we move forward? We announced this last week that we received an active transportation grant from ODOT in the amount of $116,000. So very happy to receive that. That grant will help us to supplement the master plan, and it will be a valuable addition for future grant applications. The purpose of the plan will be to provide the village with a plan for the best or most urgent areas to construct sidewalks or additions to the bike path. So excited to start on that next year as well. The 10088 Springfield Pike property is being renovated for our Woodlawn Transport Services group. We should actually be getting the bay doors installed on that property, I believe, this week, Chief. Yep. So looking forward to those renovations, and I know the transport team's looking forward to getting their vans out of the cold weather. The fire department was able to secure some additional radios at about 50% of the cost. We want to thank Chief Jenkins for that. And then finally, some other items that we're kind of going through. I know that Vice Mayor mentioned some upgrades to the Public Works pickup trucks. Public Works had some dump beds installed on the pickup trucks as well, and it makes them a lot more versatile than what we're used to have. So they actually brought one by to kind of show it to me today. It's really cool. They have salt in it, but you can put, as we get into the spring or summer, you can put dirt in it or gravel or a bunch of other things to really help them out with some of the projects that they have. So they were able to make two of their trucks a lot more versatile than they used to be. Also, just want to make sure that we call out Public Works for the amazing job they did plowing the snow over the weekend for us. I know they worked tirelessly, and I think at this point I can honestly say the village is now spoiled with the level of service of snow removal that Vicki and Wayne and JC and the team are able to provide to us. We did submit our Safe Routes to School plan to ODOT this month, so I want to make sure I thank Clerk of Council Monica for really spearheading that one, along with Paige Russell from Hamilton County. And then we also submitted our grant application to the state capital budget bill. So looking to get a little bit of help from the state of Ohio with some capital projects here in the village. One last thing I do want to mention, code enforcement as well as the police department have really been working hard to crack down on what seems to be a real problem we've been having the last couple of months with illegal dumping. So I'll just make the statement. I know a lot of times Chief Williams will do this kind of thing, but I'm going to do it tonight. Please don't dump in the village of Woodlawn. We have cameras, we have a police detective, and we will find you. Don't do it.
And the code enforcers.
Other than that, Mayor, I have nothing new to report. I just want to make sure I wish everybody a happy holiday season, and thank you for everything you all have done this year.
Thank you.
Tim, any questions for the village manager? Oh, it's pretty good. I like that. All right. Clerk, it doesn't appear that anybody signed in tonight. Would that be fair to say?
I think that's fair, Mayor.
All right.
Yes.
Finance Director's report.
Good evening. Enjoying this heat wave tonight? At the finance meeting, we shared, Mr. Willis shared about the collections for the income tax. For the month of November, village collected $670,808 that was distributed between general, road and sidewalk, the debt fund, and capital projects fund. We experienced the increase in withholding and individual filings, and that's good news. The increase in withholding that's a solid number. So it's a slight decrease in the net profit tax. So since the inception of the road and sidewalk tax, the village has collected $6.3 million and dispersed $5 million for a balance of $1.3 million. In 2025 to date, the income tax revenues are 6% higher than 2024 and 1% higher than 2023. So we're on a positive trend there. For the budget to actual revenue and expenditures, the general fund had collected 92% of budgeted revenue through the end of November. When we were 92% through the year, so we're right on target there. Village had expended 79% of the budgeted expenditures. For all funds, village had collected 72% of budgeted revenue and expended 60%. Receipts and disbursements report, the village collected in the month of November about $990,000 and dispersed about $1.4 million. And the receipts and disbursements report are presented tonight for your approval. The fund balance report was presented to the Finance Committee, which included balances, cash balances for each of the funds. The general fund balance stands at $3.7 million at the end of November, and the balance for all funds is about $8 million. Overtime report, village in November spent $33,444 in overtime, with police, fire, and public works accounting for 53%, 35%, and 7% of the overtime charges respectively.
And that number's gone down?
Yeah. Salary expense report, village spent to date at the end of November about $5.5 million on salaries and benefits. The total percent increase salary expense year to date over 2024 is 17%. For the recreation department, revenues were under expenditures for general fund by $360,000. For the We Thrive grant, $2.8 thousand or $2,800. The pool levy about $4,700. Bank reconciliation report, we reconciled banks book to bank at the end of November, and that reconciliation is also included in the packet tonight for your.
All right, thank you, Lonnie. Any questions for Finance Director? All right. Cindy, I need your approval. You got some approval in there.
Sure.
Can we do that?
Sure. I'd like to make a motion to approve the receipt listing, payment listing, and bank reconciliation for the month of November.
I'll second it.
All right, motion been moving properly second. All ayes?
Aye.
Well, Law Director's report.
I don't have anything to report. Mr. Engel already reported on our upcoming closing, so that's very exciting. But I do want to wish everyone a very happy holiday and a happy New Year.
All right, thank you.
See you in 2026.
Right. Couple things I want to start off. Flick, thanks again. I had a wonderful time. We want to thank Santa. I know he's gone back to the North Pole, but I had an exciting time on that night. Chief, I got to ride in the fire truck. And I was strapped down, so you know, I wasn't in my seatbelt. But we had a wonderful time. Ms. Sherman, a great job to you and your staff for putting that on. We had a wonderful time. Again, thanks to our service department, great snow removal these last couple times we have the snow. Calls are coming about how these streets are looking, so again, hats off to them. Speeders, I mention this at every meeting, we talk about speeding, and I know in some of our meetings, the chief have indicated that they're going a little soft because of the holidays and everything that else is going on. That does not give you a free pass to continue to travel fast down our streets. So I'm hoping that there's some type of record being kept of these repeated offenders. But again, we need you to watch some speed here in the village of Woodlawn. Classes or school is out on Friday. Friday is the last day for our students here in the district. So again, you'll see a lot of kids in the neighborhood. So just be very cognitive of their safety. And then lastly, I do want to mention, if you would put on your calendars, council, I'm looking at an organizational meeting for 2026 on January the 13th. That would be the same day that we would have had our committee of the whole, and a location will be announced here soon, okay? So, and I'm gonna call that a 7 o'clock, if that's okay. But the 13th of January, it's on a Tuesday, second Tuesday. All right, that's all I have. Vice Mayor, I do need an approval of my mayor's court monthly statement, please.
I'd like to make a motion for approval for the mayor's monthly statement of $44,001.14.
I'll second.
Motion been moved and properly second. All ayes?
Aye.
Very well. Yes.
She just said aye.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll go into legislation.
Thank you, Mayor. First item is ordinance 26, 2025, an ordinance revising the fee schedule for the Woodlawn Fire Department and declaring an emergency.
I need a motion to declare, I need a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 26, 2025.
I would like to make a motion to suspend the rules of ordinance 26, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the suspension, please.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald. Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 26, 2025.
I'll make a motion of passage for ordinance number 26, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
All right. I need a motion declaring an emergency on ordinance number 26, 2025.
I'll make a motion to declare an emergency for ordinance number 26, 2025.
I'll second that motion.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the emergency, please.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
The next item is ordinance 27, 2025, an ordinance revising the fee schedule for the Woodlawn Recreation Department and declaring an emergency.
I need a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 27, 2025.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 27-2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the suspension, please.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 27, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage of ordinance number 27-2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
I need a motion declaring an emergency on ordinance number 27, 2025.
I'll make a motion to declaring an emergency for ordinance number 27, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the emergency, please.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
The next item is ordinance number 28, 2025, an ordinance to make temporary appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Woodlawn, State of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026.
I need a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 28, 2025.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 28-2025.
I'll second the motion.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the suspension, please.
Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 28, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage for ordinance number 28, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown.
The next item is ordinance 29, 2025, an ordinance amending the police and fire step ordinance and declaring an emergency.
I need a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 29, 2025.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 29-2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the suspension, please.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
All right. I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 29, 2025.
I'd like to make a motion for passage of ordinance number 29, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
I need a motion to declare an emergency on ordinance number 29, 2025.
I'll make a motion to declare an emergency for ordinance number 29-2025.
I'll second the motion.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the emergency, please.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
The next item is ordinance number 30, 2025, an ordinance amending appropriations for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025.
I need a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 30, 2025.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 30, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the suspension, please.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 30, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage for ordinance number 30, 2025.
I'll second the motion.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown, I'm sorry. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
The next item is Resolution 35, 2025, a resolution authorizing the municipal manager to execute a contract with the Hamilton County Regional Planning Commission for development review and zoning services.
I need a motion for passage of resolution 35, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage for resolution number 35, 2025.
I'll second that motion.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson.
The next item is Resolution 36, 2025, a resolution declaring intent to conduct internet auctions for the sale of unneeded, obsolete, or unfit village personal property effective from January 1, 2026 until December 31st, 2026.
I need a motion for passage of resolution number 36, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage for resolution number 36, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
Rosemary Brown. Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
The next item is Resolution 37, 2025, a resolution authorizing the municipal manager to enter into an agreement with Next Step Networking for information technology services.
I need a motion for passage of Resolution 37, 2025.
I'll make a,
motion for passage for resolution number 37, 2025.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Rosemary Brown.
Aye.
Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
And the next item is Resolution Number 38, 2025, a resolution authorizing the municipal manager to enter into contracts for life insurance, vision, and dental coverage and employee assistant benefits for eligible employees and setting any applicable percentage split of the cost between the village and the employees for such coverage.
I need a motion for passage of Resolution Number 38, 2025.
I'll make a motion for passage for resolution number 38, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Rosemary Brown.
Aye.
Cindy Chandler.
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Robert Lawson. Michelle Starr.
Aye.
Esther Boyd.
Aye.
And that is all the legislation we have for 2025.
How about that? All right, thank you. All right. Our legislation. Okay, is there anything that comes before this council as new business?
New year coming.
Yes. So, again, as we close out, we do, I'm speaking on behalf of myself and this council, that we wish every household here in the village of Woodlawn a beautiful Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and take some time to just enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family, and check on some senior saints out there if you got some time. But overall, have a wonderful holiday season. It's been a great year. We should applaud ourselves. I think we should applaud ourselves for a great 2025. Our village manager and our finance director continue to dig. And every time they begin to dig without that shovel, I don't know how they're digging without a shovel, but they're coming out with some good stuff for the village. So hats off to you, Mr. Engel. Hats off to you, Lonnie. Thank you so much for your leadership and continuing to move this village forward. I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing and excited to see a happy and a beautiful, prosperous new year. So with that being said, I need a motion for adjournment for tonight's meeting.
I want to say thank you to all of our employees as well, and I know you meant that too. Great. We couldn't do this. We sit up here and look good. That's who
But
does
they
it.
do the job.
That's who
right.
does it.
That's right.
Our fire chief, our police chief, our rec director, and many others, our clerk of courts.
And
Oh my
Emily.
God.
And Emily.
And Emily.
She keeps
You
us
know-
right.
We sit up here and smile and everything, and you see our flyers coming out, our village newsletter coming out, and we're smiling and everything. That's who does it.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And before I close out, I, when I say all employees, that does include our clerk of council. But our clerk of council folk, I think that we have a gem here. And she goes out and beyond the call of duty oftentimes, keeping all of us on our toes. And that's what we need. And then her other hat is that she assists our village manager on some of the tasks that is coming forward. And I know that she took a very big lead on taking those homes down last year on Springfield Pike. So I look for her to be probably on the line after she comes back from vacation. Enjoy yourself, vacation, you deserve that. But again, thank you from here, for myself and on this council. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us.
Thank you.
All right. With that being said, I ask for a motion. Is there a motion on the floor?
I'll make a motion for adjournment.
All right.
I'll second it.
Motion been moving properly. Second, all ayes?
Aye.
All right, very well.
And
You want something?
I just wanted to say I have something for
Okay,
a little token
Okay, okay.
of appreciation to my colleagues.